And welcome back into our South Reno neighborhood tour. Back out here with Elena Boland. How's it going, Elena?
Good.
She's behind the camera. I appreciate her videoing this. So we're in South Reno, off Thomas Creek, at a subdivision called Fieldcreek Ranch. One of the great neighborhoods.
Yes.
It's very varied. Let's just put it that way. So there's no main builder that developed this. So what's happened in this neighborhood is a builder comes in and does 4 to 5 homes, custom builds. So they're all custom builds, a lot of different variations. You'll have siding. You can kind of get the difference here. There's siding on this one.
Here. Yep.
Across the street, it's stucco.
Yes.
We're out on trash day like normal. So a lot of different variations, a lot of beautiful homes in here, a lot of homes that need a lot of work. There are some homes that were built in the late 1990s, early 1990s that need remodeling. So if you're in here looking around, you'll see a lot of variations, and unfortunately, in my opinion,
pretty
for sale. A lot of the builders should have been using architects, and they didn't. So some of the houses in this neighborhood are very awkward, just to warn you.
different, like floor plans.
Yeah, different floor plans that don't flow very well.
Okay, for this time, right? Maybe they did then.
But there's some new builds always going in. So that's just something you need to be aware of when you're in here. Is there's a lot, there's RV parking. It has to be behind. It has to be basically hidden, and
you can't park it out on the curb.
A lot of these houses don't allow it just because of how they're situated in the lot. This house has been for sale for many years.
I'm gonna grab that. I wonder why.
I would say it's an awkward floor plan.
Okay, needs like a full gut remodel, maybe.
Some remodeling.
Yeah,
it looks good. Curb appeal. Here's a lot that someone owns. It's like a little rock farm or something.
Yeah.
But you can kind of see very varied, beautiful landscape. A lot of the houses are well kept. It does have an HOA. It is $165 a quarter. Subject to change, obviously, but that's what it is until January 2025. We're going over all these bumps, so sorry. Yeah, so you can kind of see most of them are tile roof, mature landscaping. The school districts. So right now, as it stands, of course, Elena just brought to my attention that the school board's going to change the zoning again. You're either going to go to Hunsberger or Lenz, Marcy Hers, and Galena. Now, that's subject to change. And the elementary school is split down the middle, so you have to kind of have your realtor or whoever you're working with, or go to our website and make sure you know if you want to go to Hunsberger for some reason or Lenz. One way or another, just check it out. The snow here is not too bad. The snow line is, generally speaking, Thomas Creek. You probably should have a snowblower in here. So in the wintertime, some of these driveways need, particularly the ones that are shaded, some snow removal. A lot of people just get it higher, but you have anything to add, Elena?
Yeah, I would say this neighborhood is kind of the limit in regards to heavy snow versus tolerable snow, and I know that's subject to opinion, but here you can just get away with the snow blower. I think anytime you go higher than this neighborhood, you need a snow removal service hired out.
Yeah, and then again, most of the houses that we deal with on Mount Rose Highway and neighborhoods, most people have a service that help them with their yard. So you'll see a lot of lawn, a lot of grass in here, so a little higher water bill.
Golf course is right back here, right?
So we're gonna go talk about the Wolf Run Golf Course.
If you're seeing in between the houses, there's some really pretty views. So if you're catching that is golf course, touching the backyards.
Quite a few times in my drive on this side.
Yeah.
So this is off the first 9 holes in the Wolf Run Golf Course. So if you like to golf, it's a great place.
Yeah. And I've lived on a golf course before. I'm not even a golfer, and I just enjoyed it because it's beautiful. They're upkept really well, and sometimes you get
reasonable.
Yeah, birds and coyotes. It's a nice thing to look
if you
at.
have kids, they have the Duncans have a program for kids. You have to sign up, get accepted, but it allows the kids to golf for free after 1 p.m.
Wow, so right after school.
And then they can hit range balls anytime for free.
Oh, that's great.
But you have to get in. It's pretty competitive. We're actually gonna drive over there and just kind of check them.
Yeah.
So I come down here for some lessons. I like to go here because it's literally 6 minutes from my house. Oh, look at that. We're talking about snowblowers.
There is one.
I've never seen the one with.
This man has a shield for himself.
Oh, it's for sale.
Oh,
so
smart.
if you move in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
That's the same one I have. It has a shield though.
Well, maybe they switched to snow removal service. They're like, it's a
Or
light
maybe we should
light
go knock
winter.
on the door.
Right.
They might be selling. That's a sign.
Yeah, agreed.
So pretty busy for a January.
Yeah, here's the parking lot.
I'll just kind of do a circle here. But yeah, here's the 10th hole.
Okay, let me switch over.
I've never played the 10th hole. I always just, my
First
sons and
nine.
I just do the first nine because that's what we have time for.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to break across there. And it's a pretty fun course. Pretty reasonable. Especially if your sons are in, or your kids are in the program.
Yeah.
So if your kids are in the program and after one, they golf, adults golf for $35 with a cart.
Pretty good deal.
And there's a Cybertruck. So this is the 9th hole. So yeah, I've probably hit one of these houses before in some of these cars. Apologize in advance.
There's a whole 9.
So,
and 10.
but yeah, I mean the houses are varied. So we've so far looked as we tour the parking lot. Sorry,
Okay.
I'll probably take you down to.
Good views from this direction too. You can
Yeah,
kind of
it's
get a
pretty wide open.
glimpse of.
We had the fire over there. We had a great view of it. And we played and watched the fire come down the
Wow.
hills.
Oh, that's right. You were golfing when it started.
Yeah.
I remember you said that.
So yeah, this is a good shot of it. The 10th hole right here.
Yeah.
Right here. Pretty fun course. And then a little nicer houses as you get further east. A little bigger lots, a little bigger houses, but you can definitely see in this neighborhood it's varied. And it, like I said, almost varies by street. Because you'll have a builder that went in here and did like 4 or 5 homes. And then you have a custom home build over here, and there's a new custom home build. So you're in most of these houses are on municipal sewer. There's the 17th or 12th hole. Yeah, so that gives you opportunity if you want to be on the course. There's houses that are on the course.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that you need to be careful with this neighborhood is make sure that you're okay with airplane noise. That's a pro tip, is you're right over where all the aircraft take off. So a lot of our clients have mentioned, that's why we encourage people to go at houses at different times.
Yeah.
So we're right over the airport, so you can really hear the aircraft. And that's a brand new house. So taxes are good usually because the houses are older.
That is a big home.
We'll wave this guy on. That's good.
Silver Wolf Road and LaGuardia Road.
Yep.
Okay.
And then there's a private community down that way called the, what is that called? I always forget. It's the Fairways at Fieldcreek Ranch.
Yeah.
And that has a gate, and it's like, a couple dozen homes. A lot more expensive homes over here. Like some of these homes are talking 5,000-6,000 square feet.
Behind the gate, right?
Some in here, but a lot of them are above.
Oh, okay.
You'll see the gate here.
Yeah.
But these are large homes. Beautiful homes, but and then it's a little bit more exclusive when you get back into the fairways. We'll have to go in there sometime. We'll have to find a friend that wants us to drive through their neighborhood. So there's the fairway, so a little bit more exclusive. It has an extra gate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing the HOA is a little more there. So, what else in this? Oh, it's pretty easy to get to you right off Zalesi.
Mm-hmm.
So generally speaking, you drive down Zalesi here and get on the freeway within like 2 or 3 minutes. So it's pretty convenient. You get to Walmart. The Monte Ranch is like 3 or 4 minutes away. Good schools. Just be careful on the realignment because not all of the neighborhood goes to the same elementary school. And yeah, is Is there anything else?
I think the big feature here is the golf course.
The golf course.
Yeah.
A little less snow.
Mm-hmm.
Convenience. You're not very
Yes.
far up. This is a Leslie. And then, the variations, neighborhoods really start here where you can kind of go over here. These are 1970 builds over here that are
right.
septic. A little bit more work, but other than that, going up Zalesi. So Zalesi goes east-west. And yeah, it's a great little community. Check it out. If you want more information about this neighborhood, send us a text. Otherwise, like our videos, give us a thumbs up, and let us know on anything else you want to know about South Reno. We are doing a lot of videos. Subscribe to our channel and call Elena if you need a mortgage. Elena, what's your number?
775-825-1600.
And then you can go to our website, livinginsouth.reno.com. We have all the neighborhoods with drone and all that. And if you have any questions, love to connect. Otherwise, you guys take care and enjoy the rest of the week. Thanks.